Okay guys, I was waiting for this. I knew it is going to happen. I was waiting for this while the SandBox server itself is loading up. Let's go to this scene and let's look at the article which was released 12 minutes ago, because before we dive into Crew 2.0, which is quite a major update to the entire crew system, quite an improvement, and yes, as we can see, the server is not up yet, so I don't know when it is going to happen exactly. But don't worry guys, as soon as it is up, I am going to be on it and I will provide some content for you as well, because you are going to see so many videos in the upcoming days featuring Crew 2.0. I'm trying out different builds. I'm trying to explain everything you need to know about his system, because it needs more than simply one video. And I would say, do yourself a favor and hit the subscribe button right now. Like literally right now, join the notification squad, hit the bell button, because you don't want to miss the upcoming videos. I mean, I am going to do so much explaining guys, you don't want to miss it. You basically need to watch those videos as well if you want to know how the Crew 2.0 works. If you don't want to install the SandBox server for yourself, for example. And how I'm going to do that in the upcoming days is most likely I am going to make separate videos for bigger topics, like crew skills, for example, is going to get its separate video deeply analyzing all the crew skills and thinking or saying what I think about those, where we can use those skills and so on. Like those type of topics need separate videos. Definitely going to do that, so you don't want to miss them. And you know, I can't put too much stuff into one video, otherwise stuff would get lost, you know, attention span, you know, people may get bored as well, but all the important information needs to be out here. So in this video, I am going to give you quite a nice overview what this crew system is going to be all about. I had a chance to look into this system like some time ago in closed testing with some other content creators, and yeah, it is a big one, because quite a lot of skills, quite a lot of combinations, quite a lot of things to explain to you guys. So, SandBox 2021 Tryout Crew 2.0. This definitely is going to be the biggest thing happening to the game, if it is going to happen, if it comes into the game in 2021, 12 minutes ago. So, greetings commanders. The crew is one of the most important game aspects in World of Tanks. For many of you, a highly skilled crew is a great source of pride, because training one is a long path that requires commitment. I wanted to read out this sentence right over here for one main reason. It is so true, and this is why, this is the main reason, this right over here, is why it is such a sensitive topic as well at the same time. Because players have literally spent real money on crews. So the conversion system to the new crew system has to be perfect, has to favor, if possible, has to favor the players right now. Like, this is straight out my feedback already. Because I know so many players, myself as well, who have spent real money, who have spent money on the premium store to buy gold, what they use to get free experience off from the premium tanks, off from the standard tanks, to convert that experience into free experience, and then use that free experience to train crew members, to boost up the first couple skills, for example, or who just want to flex hardcore and let's say like 150,000 experience short from 6th skill or something like that. It doesn't matter. What matters is people have spent real money on this system. And if it is so drastically going to be reworked, it has to be favoring the players in every single way, I would say so. So, considering the high value of the crew to all commanders, we are introducing a comprehensive set of improvements to the existing system. These improvements will allow each commander to train their crews in a more tailored way according to their gameplay preference, and to make interactions with the crew functionality more convenient. Now, As much as I have seen Crew 2.0, I have to say there are some very, very awesome things about that. And I'm actually looking forward to test it out to see how it works, to see what kind of effect it is going to have on the battlefield. Because it introduces many, many new features. Some of the old features are going to be improved and many more new skills. Some aspects are going to be very awesome. For example, you can use the same crew for 3 same nation, same vehicle class tanks. Standard tanks and all the premium tanks on the side. From the same nation and same vehicle class, of course. Let's say heavy tanks. German heavy tanks. You're able to use single crew or single commander for Maus, E75, VK4502B. You're able to use same crew on all those tanks without any penalties. Plus on every single German premium heavy tank or special heavy tank. Like Land Wars tanks, you know. But at the same time, there are many questionable things that needs to be tested out. And thankfully, it is only on the SandBox server right now. Now, this article is going to cover most of the things I want to cover as well, but I would say let's go over this video together, and I can add some comments, my own comments as well. I can add some further explanation or explaining. I can use some further explaining what means what and what is what, you know. So let's take a look at this video. Let's see how nicely it is done, and yeah, let's have a look, right? Let's watch it together. So let's go.
The crew is an essential game element in World of Tanks. It has long remained unchanged while other game features have evolved. It's clear that the entire system now needs global improvements. The upcoming test on the SandBox server is an ideal opportunity to try out the reworked crew and, more importantly, contribute to its final implementation. The SandBox server in World of Tanks is a test range where we experiment with complex and interesting mechanics under conditions that are as close to real as possible. During testing, we conduct surveys and gather feedback from players about their behavior and opinions. Test participants influence the future of the game through both their words and actions. They help clarify which mechanics need improvement, what should be removed, and what additions can be made to the game. Players are quite familiar with the current crew mechanics, but there's plenty of room for improvement. Skillful tankers know that each new skill or perk requires much more experience to train than the previous one. After training 4 of them, you embark on a long marathon with hardly any noticeable progress. In most cases, players train the same skills and perks for crews of different types of vehicles. Even the training order is often the same. This is because
Okay, yes, this is 100% true, in my opinion as well. The biggest flaw of the current crew system is it is actually obsolete. Yes, it is old, yes, you understand it, but I am not against changing it, you know. I'm actually not against changing it. Is this going to be the final solution I'm going to be happy with? Only time will tell after a lot of testing as well. But that is true. We have the same crew skills for years and years and years. Same order as well, just clicking and activating them. They also said the curve, yes, this curve is absolutely crazy. It gets crazier and crazier. But I would say anything above 4 skilled crew is actually a luxury. Like, there are a couple things you just need, and everything else is kind of a luxury, which you do not feel on the battlefield too often, like the fire extinguisher. You only feel that skill when you are set on fire, for example. This system basically being the same on every single vehicle class, on heavy tank, on medium tank, on tank destroyer, usually picking the same. Of course, on some tank destroyers I pick camo before repairs, or light tanks I pick camo, and I switch the repairs and camo sometimes, you know. When the training starts, I start with camo or repairs, and when the training ends for that skill, I switch it with some gold when the crew skill reset is on discount, for example. So Yes, there are some minor varieties, but overall it's basically the same for every single tank, and yeah, I'm happy to see that part being improved. Let's see.
Are far more useful than others. This results in battles being fought by players with nearly identical crews that only differ in the number of trained skills and perks. Also, different vehicles have different crew compositions. Although it's historically accurate, it also creates some gameplay issues. For example, the King Tiger and E75 have crews consisting of 5 members, while an E100 crew has 6 members. If you use the same crew for all of these vehicles, one of the loaders will not be as well trained as the other crew members. And there are many other issues players can point out. The system has not been changed conceptually for a long time. Changes to both the system and the visuals were inevitable. You'll be able to try them out during the upcoming test.
Yet another thing I want to mention, what is true right over here, is this. It is indeed one of the most annoying things in this game, in my opinion, when same Tech 3 tanks have more or less crew members than the vehicle before or the vehicle after. It is actually super annoying. There are some Tech 3s what you start from tier 8 with 6-man crew. Then you move down to a 5-man crew, and tier 10 is 4-man crew. Come on, how stupid is that? And of course, the most stupid thing about the current system is, let's say, like I played with Tiger 2, right? I played with Tiger 2, tier 8 heavy tank. I played 500 battles with it. Just, you know, like logically it is quite stupid. I played 500 battles with Tiger 2. Now the crew moves on to E75. I have to train it for E75, and suddenly they don't know how to play with Tiger 2 anymore, you know. After 500 battles, like, they have no memory. Oh, what is this? Like, my commander cleaned my memory. I don't know how to handle Tiger 2 anymore, and you have to retrain them back and forth to spend some gold. So, but more about that, more about this fix in a bit.
Try them out during the upcoming test.
Okay, let's see. Crew 2.0. Here we go.
Like many things in World of Tanks, crew changes begin in the garage. In the new system, separate crew members will be replaced by a unified crew represented by its commander. You can change the commander's appearance and name. Other crew members can be seen standing behind the commander, but they are mere decorations. But this is only in the garage. In battle, the entire crew operates the vehicle. Tankers can be stunned individually or collectively, causing the vehicle's effectiveness to drop. The number of crew members remains the same. If a vehicle has 2 loaders now, then the vehicle will still have 2 loaders in the new system.
What I want to say over here is, this is what I saw under my comment section as well many times. You only have one commander, one crew member in the garage. Now you do not have separate driver, separate loader, separate radio operator or gunner. You have one crew member, but if you go into the battle, inside the battle, you have the old crew system. Your gunner gets knocked out, your driver gets knocked out, your loader can get knocked out, your commander can die. In the battle, it works exactly the same as it does right now.
Individually, or loaders in the new system. We've changed the approach completely. Each crew now completes 5 training courses: tactical training, gunnery training, technical training, driver training, and operational training. Each training course comprises 5 skills. Many of them work in specific combat situations. We'll also keep some of the current skills players are used to, such as concealment and smooth turret traverse. You won't need to train the Sixth Sense perk anymore. All crews will now have it by default. We've added some new skills, such as concentration, which reduces the potential damage deviation. Now the usual plus or minus 25% won't always be the case. Another new skill, Close Combat, increases your vehicle handling if there's an enemy within 50 meters. Crews receive skill points by earning experience in battles. They can be spent on any skill.
Okay. I don't know where this video is going, but let's go back for a bit. Yes, as you can see, we have standard skills. What they do not show right now over here is ultimate skills. Ultimate skills is something they're going to show, which are going to pop up right over here in a moment. I hope so, at least, unless they have changed something in the past few days. But you can see, of course, scouting abilities like extra view range, some spotting abilities, stuff like that, and the gun handling thing, the firepower thing, survivability, mobility, and different operational, like different situations, for example, ramming and group tactics. Oh boy, yeah, there are some things which, ladies and gentlemen, are a bit, interesting. Let's put it that way. For example, group tactics, if I remember correctly, is a crew skill which boosts allies who are in 50-meter radius from your vehicle by 2.5%, right? And imagine if entire platoon of medium tanks is playing with group tactics and they're sticking together. You are only boosting your allies, so that means you don't get a bonus from the group tactics yourself, but both your allies get 2.5%. But you have two allies who have the same skill. So one boosts you 2.5%, another one boosts you 2.5%, you get 5% boost all the time, like extra ventilation if you are wolf packing together. It is, there are some skills which are very... I want to test them out, let's put it that way. But this is only one example, as they showed over here as well. And now there is actually a skill, and there were more than one skill which eliminated some of the RNG. There was one epic skill as well, in my opinion, which eliminated some of the RNG. You can see you can make your low rolls a bit better and your high rolls a bit worse, so more towards the average roll, which is once again eliminating the RNG, and same goes to the penetration. One skill was over there which does the same to your penetration. But let's keep watching.
Points per skill. Crews receive skill points by earning experience in battles. They can be spent on any skill. The more skill points you spend, the stronger the skill's effect. You can normally spend a total of 10 points per skill. There's a way to increase that number, but we'll talk about it later. Just like now.
The way to increase those points, like 10 per skill, is via instructors. Just a little hint.
Now, you'll be able to use crew books or free experience to train your crews and earn more skill points even faster. After you spend 30 skill points on a training course, you'll be able to choose and train one of two talents. These are situational skills for increased effectiveness. You don't need to spend skill points to learn them. They start working to their full extent immediately. For example, Applied Medicine temporarily increases your vehicle handling by 10% each time you use a first aid kit. However, the first aid kit cooldown increases by almost a third. The Applied Mechanics talent temporarily accelerates gun loading by 7.5% after you use a repair kit. But the repair kit cooldown increases by 30%.
So those are all the ultimate skills, or, the upgraded skills, the final skill, and you only unlock them if you have spent 30 points in that category. 30 skill points in that category. So basically, the ultimate skill unlocks for you after your commander reaches at least level 30, and if you only use one line.
In many ways, talents define your progression in training courses. You won't be able to train everything, so choose skills and talents carefully based on the gameplay specifics of certain vehicles. You can spend a total of 75 skill points and train 2 talents. Certainly, you can use points for any skills you like. You could use a couple of points for each skill, but this would prove unproductive. First, such skills would not provide significant bonuses. Second, with this approach, you won't be able to learn talents. And without talents, your crew will be far less effective. Here's some good news. You can reset all skills and redistribute skill points without losing crew experience when using credits or retraining orders. You'll be able to try different skill sets without sacrificing crew performance.
This is awesome change, and I would say for the better. Because right now, if you want to reset your skills, there is only one way to do that. Gold. How do you get gold? Usually if you take part of some events, and if you're lucky, you know. Or the main way, of course, open your wallet, spend money. This time seems like we are going to have credit option, which you can actually get in the game by playing the game. Or there seems to be a kind of a, you know, like demounting kits type of things, which is also very, very nice and welcoming change. Hopefully it is going to be part of the like daily missions or something like that, because this crew system is so new, it is so fresh, people need to get a shite ton of free options to retrain their crews, because it takes so much testing. So Wargaming, once again, quick heads up, just shower the entire player base with those books, at least at first. But super awesome to see that gold is gone from this option.
Or retraining.
Because right now we only have gold option to retrain our skills.
Orders. You'll be able to try different skill sets without sacrificing crew performance. In the garage, the crew's proficiencies are displayed in the form of a skill radar. It helps to quickly illustrate a crew's strengths.
That's, you know, kind of neat.
When a crew reaches level 75, it will no longer receive skill points, but professional expertise becomes available, allowing the crew to earn higher ranks. Each new rank increases the crew's vehicle handling. The bonus is not significant, but rather a mark of status. Additionally, you receive a mastery badge for the crew, which will be visible to all players in battle.
So basically, vehicle handling,
allowing the crew to earn higher ranks.
I don't know if I am 100% correct with that, but it is kind of like a ventilation, right? Kind of like a ventilation perk for the crews. Or maybe the ventilation only affects the vehicle handling. Like this is one thing I'm not sure, but I think it works like that. This, if you reach 75, you start just pumping out overall vehicle handling.
To all players in battle.
Training and retraining, come on. Show me.
A crew recruited for a certain vehicle is fully trained for that vehicle from the very beginning. There won't be any 50% or 75% trained crews anymore. Additionally, this crew is automatically trained for all premium vehicles of the same type and nation. If needed, a crew can be trained for 2 additional researchable or collector's vehicles of the same nation and type. These options become available for the crew after reaching certain levels. You can also use gold to unlock slots sooner. This will simplify the process of using the same crew for several vehicles.
Okay.
Just like now, you'll be able to retrain your crews within the new system. A crew is not retrained for the cost of the major qualification, but rather at the expense of the crew's experience. You can do it free of charge, but it will require a lot of XP. Other options to retrain your crew include using credits with a smaller XP loss, or gold without losing XP at all.
Oh my god, that's actually super expensive. What the hell? 500k. Okay. Whew, okay. I was so worried I have to, even for the first time, I was so worried I have to spend, like, I don't know, 750 gold or 500,000 credits if I want to apply my crew for the first time. But seems like for the first time it is going to be for free.
This will simplify the process of using the same.
Like, those are for free, and if I want to change it, yes, you can see. Change, they click the change button over here. Okay, I was so worried. Like, imagine if you have to apply crew to the vehicle for the first time for 500k. Okay, never mind. Never mind what I just said, guys. This is not the case. Okay, so if you want to change the vehicle, like 110 into 113, which you didn't have in the list before. This is where that cost comes in, and this is how much it is going to be. I don't know if it is the same tier by tier, if it is the same for all the vehicles. I don't know about that.
Without losing XP at all, upon retraining using gold. In this case, you can either reset all skills or keep them. Again, if you reset the crew skills manually, the crew doesn't lose experience.
Okay, next up, instructors. Instructors are kind of like old crew members, but this time they are just here to help you out. Let's see.
Within the new system, all unique crew members, for example, Snow Maidens or Battle Pass heroes, will be transformed into special characters, instructors. They can be assigned to a crew with a total of 4 instructors per crew. The possibility of adding an instructor unlocks free of charge upon achieving crew levels 15, 30, 45, and 60. There are 3 levels of instructors. Class 3 instructor, if a crew member has 1 0 perk. Class 2 instructor, if a crew member has 2 0 perks, and Class 1 instructors will be added to the game later. You can select one of the 5 certifications that correspond to the training courses: Tactical, Gunnery, Technical, Driver, and Operations. Next, you can choose an instructor competence. It allows you to add more than 10 skill points to 1 or 2 crew skills depending on the instructor class. The number of bonus points, as well as the number of skills, depend on the instructor's class. Exception is instructors based on combined crews, such as Sabaton, The Offspring, The Boys, and some others. Such crews will receive 4 instructors with pre-selected optimal parameters. There's one more thing about instructors. The more you add to a crew, the more experience the crew earns, up to double the experience earned.
Oh, this is a big topic. This is a big topic indeed. Now, a couple words about crew instructors and training them and getting them, what I didn't mention over here. It is going to be random. You are not able to pick points yourself. You are not able to pick skills yourself. And this is one thing I am not happy with, actually, because it adds the random effect. Let's say you would like to maximize, absolutely, you would like to get maximum camo build, maximum view range build, maximum scouting build on your Manticore, on your whatever you want to do, right? On your Manticore, for example, you would absolutely like to maximize everything you possibly can. And you pick tactics and you get nothing. You pick tactics category and you get complete garbage. You get something you do not want to get, like useless. There are some skills which make some strategies useless, which doesn't help them out at all. And I hope they get rid of this randomized factor, and I hope if you are going to choose your instructor, you can actually pick and select those skills. Because as you saw, like right over here, as you saw, your second class instructor gets 2 and 1 skill points. This is basically what we had over here. Like, let's say 2 points into eyes open, 1 point into quick reaction. This is how it works, ladies and gentlemen. This is what those points right over there mean. Those points right over here. And if you do that, you can see that you get randomized options, randomized selections. This is the screen you are able to choose from. Duelist, Combat Instincts, Battle, Hardened. Imagine I wanted to get my Manticore to the maximum view range, maximum scouting, and I don't get any scouting things. Yes, you are able to switch your instructors, you're able to try that again with another instructor, you're able to try that again, and you have to basically hope for your luck. This is one thing I hope they fix, and here is another point of feedback to Wargaming. So, let's see. Like those special crew members, as they said, come with predetermined perks, so everyone does something different, basically.
And some others. Experience.
But now let's take a look at one of the main things: conversion system, how that works, how players experience on the cruise is going to be converted. Let's see.
Experience the crew earns, up to double the experience earned.
Okay, big topic. Show me what you got.
The transition to the new system will be smooth and simple. Upon launching the game for the first time, crew members will be sent from premium vehicles to the barracks automatically if the crew members are not trained for these vehicles. It also applies to incomplete crews in premium vehicles. Other crews will remain in their vehicles. The player can even join a battle in these vehicles. However, their crews won't earn experience in battles. Moreover, skills and perks won't work either, except for Sixth Sense, which is available to all crews by default. Players must manually convert their old crews to the new system. The experience of all crew...
Oh yeah, you can see only Sixth Sense is available and all the other crew skills. A little farewell, bye-bye. It was a great, I don't even know, like 9-year ride.
Members is totaled and divided by the number of crew members in a vehicle. The resulting experience is granted to the new crew. Its amount determines the number of skill points available for the crew. Put simply, an experienced crew will remain so within the new system. Each unique crew member provides a corresponding instructor. For some of them, you'll be able to choose a nation and a specialization that provides a bonus to skills. Additionally, since personal training manuals will not be used in the new system, they will automatically be converted into universal training manuals. Crew members who stay in the barracks and who have less than one skill or perk will be converted into crew books. The total amount of experience provided by these crew books depends on the total experience of all converted crew members. Experience is calculated separately for each nation and rounded to the player's advantage. Crew members with more than one skill or perk remain in the barracks. You can use them in vehicles and convert them to the new crew system. Bunks in the barracks will be converted into retraining orders. You can use them to reset crew skills free of charge without any penalties. You'll receive one retraining order for every 16 bunks. Bunks will be replaced by dormitories in the new system. Each vehicle slot you have in the garage grants a dormitory for the vehicle's crew. You'll also get 3 more dormitories automatically. If needed, you can purchase additional dormitories.
Was it just me, or did they just slap us in the face with so much information? I have to freaking watch it again, and let's pause it. Okay, guys, let's freaking digest what the hell they just said. Okay, let's do that together. And I try to explain it as good as possible. So,
transition to the new system will be smooth and simple.
Smooth and simple, okay.
Upon launching the game for the first time, crew members will be sent from premium vehicles to the barracks automatically.
Okay.
If the crew members are not trained for these vehicles. It also applies to incomplete crews in premium vehicles. Other crews will remain in their vehicles. The player can even join a battle in these vehicles. Experience in battle to all crews by default. Players must manually convert their old crews to the new system. The experience of all
crew members is totaled. So every single crew member has experience based on the amount of skills, based on the amount of battles they have played, based on like everything. Let's say every single skill would be like 50,000, 100,000, 150,000, and 200,000. So all of those are totaled, calculated together, added together, and we get
crew
number.
Members is totaled and divided.
We get
by the number of crew.
6.3 millions, let's say everything together is 6.3 millions, and now it gets divided by the amount of crew members, divided by 3. So let's say you had Omega awesome commander, like 10 million experienced commander, and super slacking gunner who missed all the shots because of RNG with 1 million. Now it's 11 million experience, but it gets divided by 2. And divided by the number of crew members in a vehicle.
The resulting experience is
granted to the new crew. So I'm trying to think, would it be better before I do that? Would it be better to split up my crews to get more better commanders? You know, if like one crew is super sucky, I take one extremely good crew member, put that into the calculations, You know what I'm trying to think over here, right? Let's say I have two, let's say I have like, let's say actually I have this budget right over here, but all my other French crews are quite garbage. But I would like to make them better, and I would put commander into one vehicle, gunner into another vehicle, and this one into the third vehicle, just to make 3 good crews. I'm just like theorizing it over here because it calculates all of them, divides by the number of crew members in the vehicle, and then that experience is converted into the new system.
Put simply, an experienced crew will remain so within the new system. Each unique crew member provides a corresponding instructor. For some of them, you'll be able to choose a nation and a specialization that provides a bonus to skills.
Yes.
Additionally, since personal training manuals will not be used in the new system, they will
Okay, for some of the special instructors, we are able to choose the nationality and specialization. All right.
Additionally, since personal training manuals will not be used in the new system, they will automatically be converted into universal.
What was that new one? Universal training booklet. All right.
Converted into universal training manuals. Crew members who stay in the barracks and who have less than one
Crew members who stay in the barracks and who have less than one skill or perk.
Skill or perk will be converted into crew books.
Guys, don't empty your barracks whenever this is coming out, guys. Don't empty your barracks. Every single no skill crew member equals crew book. You know, all the special vehicles you get with 100% crews or something, you know.
The total amount of experience provided by these crew books depends on the total experience of all converted crew members. Experience is calculated separately for each nation and rounded to the player's advantage. Crew members with more than one skill or perk remain in the barracks. You can use them in vehicles and convert them to the new crew system. Bunks in the barracks will be converted into retraining orders. You can use them to reset crew skills free
Okay, so the more bunks you have, the more rates that you get.
of charge without any penalties. You'll receive 1 retraining order for every 16 bunks.
1 retraining order for every 16 bunks, and I believe it was if you enlarged your barracks, you got 16 bunks, so 1 barrack enlargement basically.
Bunks will be replaced by dormitories in the new system. Each vehicle slot you have in the garage grants a dormitory for the vehicle's crew. You'll also get 3 more dormitories automatically. If needed, you can purchase additional dormitories.
Okay.
The new system will make skills more diverse. You'll be able to adjust your crews for specific vehicles and your playstyle in these vehicles. Within the new system, crews will have a more significant impact on battles. Crew progression will also become much clearer. A new skill will become a real goal rather than just a distant dream. Finally, the new interface will improve crew management. But remember, the upcoming test on the SandBox server will show us which of these features will be added to the game, and which of them should be further improved. The choice is yours. Join the test, receive rewards for completing missions, and decide the future of the new crew system in World of Tanks.
Ooh, so, ladies and gentlemen, beautiful people, this is a big one indeed, and just to check it, yes, SandBox server is still down. We are not able to dive into it together as of now, but ladies and gentlemen, don't worry, stay tuned, hit the subscribe button, hit the notifications bell right now. Please do it right now. I'm waiting. Because there are going to be many more videos trying to explain you what the heck is going on, what different skill do and what does what goes where and all those things. And of course I'm going to do so many crazy builds and so many testing battles. So yeah, you can expect a lot of content coming out from this channel. Maybe even today I'm going to analyze all the crew skills as well if this system or if this sandbox server starts working. This was the overview right over here. So let's take a look at this Yevgeny Shemashko, for example, commander, who is a commander with 6 cents perk, available skill points, learning skills, yeah, beautiful, concealment 0. Let's put this maiden on it, for example. Can I? Okay, this maiden gave me this is 1 skill maiden basically, plus 0.8% to view range. What did you give me? Aiming time minus 0.5%, so some gunnery action right over there. This one time to repair damage modules plus 16%, not bad. And what you give me, like those were all the random factors what we talked about before. What you gave me, vehicle handling. Vehicle handling, like this vehicle handling, I want to know if this is only mobility handling or the overall ventilation type of thing for the vehicle. And over here on this skill tree, as you can see, you got some extra points to this on the top for free basically. If I take this off, boom, you can see no points applied. And I can potentially reach, or I can potentially get this eyes open up to plus 12 points, which means my view range is 4.8% better, which is very nice. And you raised it by 0.8%. Okay, very beautiful. Here are all the skills, but I believe I think I need to make separate video for all the new crew skills, because this video is long enough without that already. And I don't want to waste your attention span, because this is actually a very important topic, and I am going to make separate video about just about the crew skills, about the special abilities and whatnot. So stay tuned for that, ladies and gentlemen. A new crew level achieved. Rank lieutenant, badge tank academy, instructors, 4 instructors after level 60. Like level 60 I would say is the gem level to hit, is the biggest level to hit. Why? You get the final instructor slot unlocked, and you get second potential ultimate skill unlocked, because you need 30 levels to unlock one ultimate skill, because you need to put 30 points into one of those skills right over there. Yeah, I believe my next video is actually going to be explaining all those skills, and let's take a look at all the skills and potential builds we might be able to do. Yeah, no more 50 or 75%, just retraining takes the experience off. If you do that with credits, or if you do that with gold, it takes nothing off. Instructors 15, 30, 45 and 60, so 30, level 30 and level 60 on your commander are going to be the most important milestones to hit, I would say so. Conversion is still a question mark for me. I am going to do tests with many crews, and I'm going to do these tests with my idea what I wanted to test out as well. As I said, is it better to split them up, or is it better to make one super beast crew, because it takes the overall experience of the crew members and then divides it by the amount of crew members, and you get amount of points that way. What is this? Commander, number of fully trained skills. Okay, this is the conversion system, what it shows. Let's say fully trained skills, I have 3. I have 3 right over here, and the final one, let's say, is 50. 50, 50, 50. What is this? Major qualification level 100%. Convert crew. Level 47. Okay, so what if I have 4.5? Like, this is a lot more experience already. Am I going to reach 60? Yes, 60. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so... Or is it maybe simply 4-man crew? Yes, it is simply 4-man crew. Okay, this is the sweet spot. Let's just say, if you have a 4-man crew... right now, like 4 fully trained out skills, you get the sweetest commander you want to get. You have 4 instructors unlocked. You have 3 specializations unlocked already as well, and you have 2 ultimate skills available for you if you want to do that. Okay, so that's very nice. Like this entire article, I'm going to leave that article in the comment section as well for you to check out. It is very useful actually. In-game item conversions, a natural cover. Oh, those are the directives, right? Directives, yes. Steady hand, +2 to smooth the traverse skill. Okay, so you get skill points if you use those directives. Now you get straight out skill points to your skill system. Bunks into 1 bunk into retraining order, personal training manual into universal training manual, all those conversions. Alright, shell organizer and extinguisher both go to safety measures. Very beautiful. Join the test. Oh yeah, and get some rewards to the live server as well. This is one thing I really do recommend you guys to test out yourself as well. I honestly do recommend you to test out yourself as well, because this is such a significant change in this game. Or if you don't want to do that, well, don't worry, I am here for you anyway with plenty of episodes covering all those topics for you, so just make sure you're going to stay tuned. This was our first overview about the Crew 2.0, how it works, conversion and everything. Stay tuned for my next video, which is going to cover all the crew skills. Hopefully the test server is going to be up and running as well very soon, so we are able to test out the different things over there. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is me done for now with this video. Let me know what you think about that. Let me know your honest first impressions. Are you excited? Are you hyped? Are you worried? What are your first thoughts about this crew system? Please let me know in the comment section down below. In the meantime, stay awesome, stay sexy, stay naked, take care, and bye.